I am extremely bullish at the moment on the Swissborg token. I do feel I've missed out quite a lot on some of the other platform tokens that have gone through the roof. But I am feeling, and Swissborg has also gone through the roof as well. But I do feel we're still just at the very start of it. So if you don't know, Swissborg is an exchange where you can buy its own tokens, and owning those tokens give you benefits in terms of additional percentages in your yields, like your interest, and reduced fees for trading within it. So and you get this, and it's all done via your iPad app. You get the app here, and you scan yourself in, and you've got your portfolio all online. I find it very easy to use, and a heck of a lot cheaper than Coinbase. Coinbase is a 3.94% instant charge whenever you deposit money onto Coinbase. With this, there's no charge to deposit money, and there's only a 1% charge when you do a transaction. Same as what you get in Coinbase Pro, there's 1% charge doing transactions or transfers and that. So that's where you could do 4 full transactions before you've even broken to the same level as what Coinbase is at. And the value of this, so the CHSB, so CH for Swiss and SB for Swissborg, is that it's only about £1 at the moment, £1.10 going up. I bought it a month ago when it was around about 60 pence, 60 pence. It dropped down to about 58 pence. I bought a couple more, and today I got an email from them saying that they're opening up a new reward level of, if you have 2,000 Swissborg tokens, you get the first level up on the reward scheme that's going on here. So I'm just thinking there's the potential, although it has gone absolutely mental, there's just a chance that it could go super mental. So for example, Swissborg, if we look at this is all in dollars, but in the last month, yeah, it was around about 80 cents, dropped down to maybe 77 cents. That must have been about 58 pence. And the last couple of days, it's just gone right up to £1.10 just now. And I've transferred all my funds that I had in other coins into Swissborg, because I just have this suspicion that this may go up a lot more. If we look at where it was 3 months ago, oh man. Just 3 months ago, you've 10x'd your amount of money. 15x'd. 3, oh my goodness, 3 months ago. If only I got into it 3 months ago when it was 11 cents. So under 10 pence. And it's now over £1. So yeah, you've easily, somewhere between 11 and 15 times your however much money you put in. However, I think there's still potential for it to go even further. So there is a circulating supply of 1 billion, or there's going to be a total of 1 billion. So it's very near its maximum supply. It also has plans to do a burning of tokens so that the supply will reduce over time. They also have a staking process. So if you can see it all here, earning passive income. They've also got incomes on the USD coin, and they're going to bring up Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the Binance token, where you could get effectively interest on keeping these coins off the trading market and on their platform in their yield page. But additionally, this is just before the American March stimulus comes out, which is going to be about $1,400 to every American, or every American earning under about $70,000, and that's going to be $1,400 free cash for every American. And if they're not having to pay rent or buy clothes or buy food with it, I reckon they're just going to be dumping it into either Bitcoin or something else. And with Swissborg's trading platform, oh no, Swissborg isn't that's the thing. Swissborg, you can't do it in America. It's not American. So actually, it may not have that much of an effect going on there. But what will have an effect is the value of the US dollar may drop significantly. I'm going to say maybe like 10% kind of stuff. And that may have a big effect on the value of the cryptocurrencies, because people might kind of go, hey, if I leave money in the bank and inflation is going to go up by 5% and the bank's only giving me 1%, I'm losing 4% just keeping money in the bank. I could put it into cryptocurrency and there's potential of it going up by 100%. So I think a lot of people with free money will just kind of go, if it goes down, it doesn't matter. I haven't lost anything. So I reckon a lot of people are going to be throwing it into the stock market, and smart people will be throwing Americans will be throwing their money into the crypto market here. And on Swissborg, which is not in America for some reason, and lots of other places, this has the lowest entrance fees. As in, if you wanted to buy stuff, it's got the lowest fees. It's only 1% instead of 4% like what you get on Coinbase. So I just get the impression that this might go really well. So the premium, and also it's the last chance to get the premium account. You need to have 50,000 of this. Nowadays that would cost you £50,000, but 3 months ago that would have been £5,000. Easy, and that gets you 0 transaction fees. So I reckon some people might be jumping over here and going, there's £50,000, get me 0 transaction fees, I want to transfer 10 Bitcoin. If they do 10 Bitcoin, that could potentially be what would that be? 500,000? I don't know, lots. And it would work out for them. So potentially a lot of people would be interested in having their accounts on Swissborg, and with the yielding that you can get from it. So it's community premium that we can get. So I've just reached this. I've got 2006 Swissborg coin. There is a reward program. So I'll put a link down to it below, where if you download the app from the link that I send, you get a reward ticket, and it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. If I click on my rewards, I've had a couple of people join it. I've got Hayden, Stephen, and I've got another 2 people waiting to join. Stephen got me €2. That was good. What did Hayden get me? Hayden got me €5. It says, up to £100 or $100 or whatever it is. Yeah, I've had 5 and 2. It is a lottery base thing on that. It's not a guarantee on anything there. So don't go into it because you're desperate to get some reward benefit from it. It's just a couple of pennies here and there. But the yield will increase by 1.5 or by an extra 50%. For all the stuff that you put on their yielding platform. So I think this is going to be pretty big. I think this is going to go big and hard. It's also going to start doing. So here's the other tokens that you can trade on their platform. So Bitcoin, Ethereum, Swissborg token, their own one, USD coin, Pax Gold, Engine Coin, Binance, Aave, Kyber Network, DAI, Compound, Ren, Uniswap, and Uniswap and Polkadot are not on it yet. They're still to come. But for example, Aave, which is what is that? Aave is let's see, that's a platform in itself. AAVE. This one, if we go back just a year or so ago. This is at $4,000 year to date. Okay, that was actually still pretty high. That was what? That was quite high. Let's see a little bit longer. No, it doesn't tell you all. Oh, yes, it does. Yeah, it was at one point. Price change. Price $39. All the way down there. 27. Okay, Aave's not the best one. What was the other one? Compound. Let's type in Compound. So this one at some point was, no, that was still pretty high. Okay, I know what we'll do. Binance, BI. Binance Coin, BNB. Let's see this one. Oh, this is crazy. This one at one point was, back in 2018, 90 cents. 90 cents. So under $1, and it's over $250, almost at 300. So 250 times increase. Let's just say we're at one. Let's just say Swissborg is there, £1, $1.50. If you leave it in for 2 years, oh my god, I don't even want to think about that because it's just insane. If you leave that in for 2 years, if Swissborg followed the same pattern, you buy 1,000 of it, and it then becomes, you put £1,000 in, $1,000 in, you then end up having 320,000. 320,000 from 1,000. It's something which there's probably very little chance of that happening. But if a 1% chance of that actually happening with Swissborg. So I've gone and bought £2,000 worth. So I've got my 2,000 Swissborg tokens here. So if that goes up to from £1 up to £100, that's £200,000 I could have. I'm happy to wait for 2 years for that. And at the same time, I'm gaining interest on this around about 9 pence a day. so nothing big on it there. So I just think the fact that it is getting near the maximum supply. Hold on, I'll see what it says here. It's Swissborg token performance and metrics. It's near its maximum supply of 1 billion tokens. It's got the plan of doing some, you've got your staking, smart yield. They've also got the idea of burning it. So some of it comes back, it gets burnt. They've got plans of having it so anytime it gets dropped, they do a buyback and a burn. There's just lots of different, very clever financial stuff going on that makes me think this is a platform that I would advise people. If anybody's getting into cryptocurrency, I would advise Swissborg over Coinbase now. It just seems like there's the potential of this one being far superior going on there. So yeah, just what's the date today? The 10th of March, 2021. I've got 2,000 Swissborg coins. It may go from £1 to £3. Do you know what? I've tripled my money. I'd be happy with that. But there is a 1%, let's just say there's a 1% chance of it going from £1 to £100 or £200. I don't want to think about that because it highly likely it's never going to happen. But if it did, I'm so glad I've put in some of the money which I'm not using, that's just sitting in my normal bank account doing nothing. For that is effectively like buying a lottery ticket. I've bought 2,000 lottery tickets, and it may end up that I only have £2,000 after 2 years. Fine, probably still better than leaving it in a bank account. Or it could mean that in a month I have £6,000. Could mean in 2 years' time I have £100,000 or something, or £200,000. Either way, this is the one I'm most excited about, and so far I've already made a decent profit from it as well. Like I do like their app where it says on your portfolio, Swissborg, Mike. Let's see, gives you your kind of idea of your current balance. We've got £2,800 in there. Surprised as much as that. But it shows you how much I've deposited. I've deposited 1,944, so almost £2,000 in total. And my profit so far has been £800. And that's been only had this account for a month. £800 in a month isn't too bad. Not bad at all. And that's even with all the fees added up. All the fees added up, let's come up to nothing. Fees. Oh no, yeah, okay. Like 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, about £25 worth of fees. Oh no, in fact, £28, 78 pence. But my total profit has been £880. £87. In fact, 100 of that pounds has just been in the last 24 hours. So yeah, I just think with it being at 100 and where is it? £1. So it's at £1.10 today. A week ago, it was at 66 pence. I just wonder if I'll be looking at this in a month's time and going, oh, I wish I'd bought more. If it's going to be at £2 in a month, I'll have doubled my money in 1 month. I don't know. It's just something to be aware of. Don't just be sitting on Coinbase and just only buying that, because I think the Swissborg token could definitely be interesting. Just my thoughts.